Shall we continue
We're just
on?
like, okay, we'll be here until someone rescues us.
Guess we're
like,
boondocking up on the lookout.
Yeah, on a severe angle, and until someone misses us at home and comes looking for us, we'll be here. Hey, we're Richard, Carma, Brooklyn, Braeden, and Acacia. We love to explore and share life as a family with all the adventures along the way. We hope to inspire you to chase your dreams by joining us in our crazy RV. Okay, is this on? I think so. The red light. Yes, the red light is blinking.
If Dad dumps fast, we could actually be on time.
We plan to leave by 8 and it's 7:55, which is pretty good. We have not done any real early mornings on this trip, but we are on the way home. And we have a long ways to cover today, lots of ground to cover. We're waking up in Waterloo at Green Acre Park, and we're driving just past Sault Ste. Marie to, I forget the place, Blueberry something is the campground and motel or something. We lucked out and found something. I know the kids were looking forward to sleeping in a parking lot, but Richard and I are kind of thankful that we found this campground to stay in. It's just a little simpler, safer for us, and warmer, especially for the evening when we're not, like if we're just trying to sleep, I think we'll be okay under our covers, but yeah. What were you gonna say, Acacia?
And also not as loud.
Yes, not as loud. Yeah. So that is what we're up to today. It's been raining just about all night, so it's pretty soggy. Hopefully we drive out of the rain, but we'll see.
Well, we're somewhere between Perry Sound and Sudbury on our way back. And we should be in Sudbury in about an hour or so. Had to stop and do an emergency pee break on the side of the road. So we're not really sure where we are, but it's always fun pulling into random places and hoping that you're not going to get stuck in them. And fortunately, we found this place had a huge back parking lot that we could hide in for a couple minutes until we get back on the road again. We were driving down the road, and then I have my boards just sort of stacked in the back here, and all of a sudden this board on the bottom, it was actually on top. I could see out the back window this board going it's like, oh great. So we had to pull over and put the board back in.
I'm cold. Oh my apple.
Oh my.
These are supposed to
I don't
have,
know what that is.
These are supposed to have a hole in the middle of them to be like a bagel, but they're just little loaves of bread.
Oh.
But that is so good though.
Are they?
I was just thinking that we haven't used our water pump in the camper in quite a while, and so we have it on, and the water pressure is amazing in the camper again.
Oh.
As opposed to
I
at
know.
some of these campgrounds, I don't know why the water
So
pressure
poor.
is just so low.
Especially the last one.
Yeah. And so now I like turn the water on and it's just like
I know the shower is like,
Oh.
had someone message us on Facebook. I guess that's one of the benefits of the decal on the back, that the tail light is out, but let's see if it's actually, like, the parking light doesn't work, but yes. Okay. Oh, that does look not so hot. There we go. Luckily that we pack a whole bunch of extra ones of these. I'm not sure why, but there's our light bulb. It's like completely busted and blue. So I don't know what happened to it. We'll have to pick up another one.
It is. It looks burned out. want me to start it?
I wonder if this was the bad one. Just have to roll with it and see. Let's go. Good drive.
Okay, Richard, don't do that.
Carlos needs to signal.
Carlos needs to say.
Welcome to Blueberry Hill RV Park. This is where we're going to spend the night. These guys are open actually a really long time. Lots of the places we looked at had closed middle of October. And so yeah, we're excited to find. And if you're watching the YouTube video, guys, thank you very much. We're excited to be here. We took some wrong turns in their campground, which I think were partly our fault, but that's okay.
I would like to say something to that. That is not much of our fault. That is a poor map. You don't have to post that, but I just have to say that.
I do love it in here. It does look pretty cool with all of these needles. Couple of notes if you're traveling this Highway 17. We found that I'm so glad that we put this auxiliary tank in, because you know, it's just, we could make it between stops. It's not that we can't make it from diesel stop to diesel stop. It's more just the peace of mind of, oh, I can just turn it on and I know if it does take longer to get to the next stop. So we stopped here at this DEPEW river. There's a little picnic area across the way. It's closed right now, but then they have these sort of turn-offs and snow plow areas that we've used to stop in, and I find that you have to, they just come out of nowhere. There's no indication, there's no warning, there's no nothing. It's just like, hey, here's a spot, deal with it. And sort of slam on the brakes and pull over, but we're gonna grab some food.
Making some sandwiches.
When I was growing up as a teenager, I used to make triple-decker peanut butter and honey sandwiches all the time. So I'd put bread, peanut butter, honey, bread, peanut butter, honey, or jam, and then bread. It was a staple. We've actually stopped at this rest stop both ways, and it's one of the craziest ones because it's on like a 30-degree angle. So we started slowing down at the top of the hill and pulled in here in like second gear, and we're able to stop in time. But if you're in a big rig, you have to make sure that you're stopping like well ahead of time. And the only way that we knew that this was here was because of Allstays app. So if you use the Allstays app, although ours doesn't show our location on it, which sucks. Maybe that's a pro feature. But we were able to, you know, stop in time. But it does have a pretty good view. Manual. It's not a manual release. It's just, there's a table in the back.
Okay, so now what?
What is it?
Do you want me to do anything?
What sad and slightly scary thing just happened to us?
Our park brake was not releasing. We had stopped to go to the bathroom on this decline. Very
I will
steep
show them the decline.
Yes, it's.
We came from up there and it just boom down.
And Richard had put the park brake on, and then when we were all finished using the washroom in the trailer, it wasn't releasing, and we have no cell service here, and we're in the middle of nowhere, obviously.
On a hill.
On a hill, and we were just praying that we could somehow figure it out, or someone would stop and help us. But Richard half an hour later or so, I don't even know if it was that long, but Richard figured out how to manually release that park brake.
We should get like a white Sharpie and then like put like a sad face on him.
Yeah. And he had even resorted to like kind of releasing the pressure of the trailer pushing on the truck from behind. So he didn't fully unhook, but he released the pressure off of the truck that way, seeing if that would help, but that wasn't even the issue.
What a terrible thing.
So glad that we were given the answer to this. In case you're wondering, I'll show you. Down here underneath behind your parking brake, if you have, sorry if you can't see this well, there's a cable back here, and that cable is what releases it, and if you just pull on that cable it'll actually release, even though I had pushed it all the way to the floor. Shall we continue?
We're just
on?
like, okay, we'll be here until someone rescues us.
Guess we're
like,
boondocking up on the lookout.
Yeah, on a severe angle, and until someone misses us at home and comes looking for us, we'll be here. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and we'll pull the blocks of wood out from under the wheels of the trailer.
Yeah.
And then throw them in the back and we'll go.
Okay.
It's like 6 a.m. What are we doing today?
Going home.
I believe we have like is it like a 12-hour drive, 10-hour drive?
Yeah, 10.
It's the third day in a row. So we're waking up earlier. 10-hour drive. It's gonna be a long one.
Oh, Braeden, we were seeing how long it would take to take them off.
Good morning, everybody. It's probably loud in here. Turn that off.
I already said good morning to them on camera.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 6 in the morning and we're leaving our campsite here. We're gonna drive. It's like an 11-hour Google day. So I don't know how long it's actually gonna take us. We'll see. Plan was to be out of here by 6:30 and it's 6:20 right now. So I think we're gonna meet that deadline. Only thing I'm not sure about is actually driving out of this campsite here, because I feel like it's too tight to get out of this one. So we're going to drive through the next campsite in front of us and around the loop, which looks better to me. Oh, we'll see the sun come up as we go.
Yay!
Behind us. Woo, almost out of Ontario. We're at the Ontario border right now, and actually at the Ontario sign there's a little car parking spot there in the front, and you can't really tell on the map, but they have this huge truck parking area in the back, so you can pull in here and easily, you know, fits quite a few semis. And right now obviously there's a ton of space, but should have no issue pulling in here with your camper if you're ever driving through. It's a pretty good spot. I don't know if they allow overnighting here or not. I don't see any signs, but quite a few hours left before we're home though.
Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. Oops, not the center of Canada yet.
That shed.
That shed.
Little mark. The center of Canada.
No, it's coming up. I'll just keep recording because I don't want to stop it and then it won't turn on again or something. We're here in Manitoba. Oh, look at that house. Very fancy.
We left how many hours ago?
Like 7 hours ago, and Acacia's almost going to get her onion rings.
Yeah! After like what, day 3?
She's been talking about them for 3 days, and we were like, no, not stopping. And we made the plan to stop at Deacon's Corner in Winnipeg because we knew there's an A&W there that we could easily get to.
Yippee!
And then we have another 4 hours to go yet before we're home.
relatively new, like, stop.
So we're about 2 hours from home and trying to be all efficient about our time, and no.
I hate this. Going back to buttons.
There's an extremely fast train.
Typical Manitoba, all of our trains, all the roads run into the trains.
What was that? Christmas shopping?
Your Christmas shopping?
No, I'm just sending. You're a late shopper.
Oh, can I? Wait, what?
I'm just kidding. I'm not a late shopper.
Can I go shopping, please?
All
Hey,
right,
look at
train's
that.
done. Let's go.
Oh,